is Anthony Menchaca, and this is my persuasive speech for Fundamentals of Oral Communication 101. These are my 4 people, and fortunately I didn't have a 5th. My speech today is on the waste of government spending. Have you ever wondered why the government spends so much money? Have you ever wondered what they spend all of our hard-earned money on? Now tell me, is it fair for the people who work for the government or have lots of money get out of paying their taxes? Whereas if we miss 1 year and don't pay, we could be looking at jail time? Is it fair for the people who audit you to make sure you have paid your taxes and dues still owe theirs? In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a few examples of what our government is spending all of our hard-earned money on. The CIA and Pentagon got together and spent the sum of $11 million for psychics who might be able to give information into various foreign threats. And as a result, a failed Stargate project. In 2013, the government spent approximately $4 billion to fund a project to destroy weapons and trucks in Afghanistan, instead of trying to resell them. In 2013, the government spent $325,525 on a study to see how happiness can be found in marriages. Their conclusion was that wives need to calm down. The federal government spent $750,000 for the detainees at Guantanamo Bay, to have, of all things, a new soccer field. In 2013, President Obama took a trip to Africa, which cost the U.S. taxpayers $100 million, paid by us, the taxpayers, and not him. Each year, the taxpayers hand over more than $1.4 billion to Obama and the first family, whereas the royal family only spends about $58 million a year. This does not include Obama's salary, that is $400,000 a year, $50,000 for an expense account, $100,000 of non-taxable travel account, and another $19,000 for entertainment. Now, how ridiculous is that? President Obama makes $579,000 a year. In 2012, our government spent $15 million to help Russia recruit nuclear scientists. Also, we spent another $10 million to make a Pakistani Sesame Street for them to watch. Each year, except this year due to budget cuts, we taxpayers paid the salary of $440,000 to have people do nothing more than push buttons at Capitol Hill, so that the senators and representatives don't have to push them themselves. Just in these few facts, America has wasted $4,136,609,000, not including Obama's salary of $400,000. I mean, do you need more? If you can't live off of $400,000 a year, then stop spending. So here are a few bright ideas on which we could spend that $4 billion and change on, instead of useless projects and waste of job money. One idea is to help fund our schools. Our children are our future, and we need to educate them. I live in Idaho, and my 2 children, one of whom is not in school yet, will not get the proper education they need to go on to college, and that deeply saddens me, to think of the hundreds of thousands of kids that will fall behind and work hard for the rest of their lives just to survive. Option 2, fix the roads. Every time I drive, it feels like I'm driving on a bump. Oregon has great roads, and they don't even tax their citizens. Options 3. Help people find jobs. Open a station for the really poor people to get clean, shower, and obtain clean clothes just so they have a better chance of getting a job. And our soldiers, the ones who fought for this country. Figure something out for the ones with severe PTSD and amputees. Help them get a job and survive. And just a point everyone knows but does not talk about, this so-called middle class, it is not comfortable living. I make $4.25 over minimum wage and my wife works. That's 2 incomes and we still live paycheck to paycheck. How is that comfortable? We are on the verge of another recession, all because our great government and president can't stop spending money and do something. Now's the time to do something about it. If we plan on surviving and comfortable living, we need to address the problem before it gets worse. Our government needs to pay their bills before they start spending money on trips to Africa or spending $459,388.65 to pay for Joe Biden to stay in London for 1 night. Things are getting out of hand, people. We need to make them stop. If anyone is with me on this, please write a letter to the U.S. House of Representatives in Washington, D.C., area code 20515, or call and complain. The number is 202-224-3121. Thank you.